Hello, hello. How are we all? So, doing something a little bit different today. Going back to what I enjoyed doing, that's playing JRPGs. Um, this game contains graphic depictions of violence and grotesque stuff. Ooh. Just making sure all the audio levels are fine. Testing, testing, testing. Yep, I'm there. It is a good open, isn't it? That was a good opening. I did enjoy that. That's great, great music. Certainly gets you in the mood. So, hello and welcome. Blind playthrough of this game. Basically playing it because I am a reviewer and we've got Death End Request 2 coming out in August. I'll review for TotalGamingAddicts.com. Get the plug in early. And we're hoping to get Death End Request 2 in August, I think it is. It comes out, so I need to get up to speed with the whole franchise. So I'm going to be playing through this game. I'm going to put it on easy as well because I don't want to stress too much. I don't want to go through music again. I don't want to stress too much. But yeah, I've heard lots of good things about this game. I think the graphics are pretty good as well, actually, for JRPG. Sometimes JRPGs don't excel in the graphics, but look at that back screen, that's really good. So I'll just go through, let's put it on easy. Background music, voice levels 3, yep, that do, apply, yes, there we go. Yep, we'll do Exotic Midnight. I'll just link it for you now. www.totalgamingaddicts.com is the website I write for. I'll put it in the, like I say, I'll put it in the description at the, when this video goes up onto my YouTube channel. But yeah, we're in touch with the publishers, so hoping to get Death End Request 2 when it comes out. I've just finished a JRPG, Utawari Umono, Prelude to the Fallen. That was epic. I wish I'd have streamed that because I was in bits near the end. The actual storyline was really, really good, and it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. And it was a really it made me laugh, made me well up with dust in my eyes and everything. It was a really good game, that was. So we're enjoying playing these. Oh, not again. No, I'm going to do it again. Enjoying these games. So we should crack on. Here we go. New game on easy. Here we go. Looks like my daughter's bedroom. I've got God Eater Resurrection. I've also got God Eater 2 Rage Burst as well. Everyone keeps telling me I need to try those. I've got Akiba's Beat to try. I've got a few others to get through as well. I'm also about a third of the way through Trails of Cold Steel Legends of Heroes 3, and again trying to get the Legends of Heroes 4 review copy before that comes out, so I need to finish that game as well. So it's got quite a lot of JRPGs to squeeze in. I'm also halfway through Persona, but nearly end of Persona 5 Royale, and that's really good. Catherine I want to play. Catherine Full-Blooded. Catherine Full-Blooded is another game I'm going to stream as well.
I can feel myself fading.
Oh, just putting the power back into my mic. Hang on a minute. There we go. Right.
Don't give up, Sheena! I've already leveled you past the max! You're in God mode now!
I recognise that voice. That sounds just like Reen from Legends of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. That sounds like Reen. Looking forward to watching Catherine. Yeah, it's Catherine. It's the Catherine Full-Blooded version as well. So all singing, all dancing version of Catherine. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, I might alternate actually. I might do this stream this one day and then do Catherine the next day as well, just to mix it up. Try and get through these games as quick as possible before the PS5 comes out.
Try summoning your power from within. If you don't concentrate, then you'll stand no chance against that thing. Hold strong. Keep your head up. You can do it. Believe in yourself.
I can't. I've never had it in me. Everyone else is gone. I'm the only one left.
Don't give up. Don't give in to despair.
I can't save this world.
Ooh, hey.
Sheena, behind you! Watch out!
That's not behind her, that's in front of her. Oh dear.
Sheena!
Oh, that is behind her. Oh.
A monster, infected by a deadly virus, opened its sinister maw.
That looks painful.
And sank its razor-sharp fangs into her flesh, locking its jaw onto her before spitting her out.
Oh, that's not a good way to start the game, is it? You die.
Droplets of her blood were splattered onto the dirt. Gashes on her abdomen exposed her spinal cord and vital organs.
Nice. I think she just had a bit more than ouch if that was true. God.
She made 2 tepid steps backward before crumbling to the ground like a marionette with snipped strings.
Damn it! Sheena!
As shock set in, she struggled to make sense of what was happening around her. With a last, desperate breath, she uttered,
Sheena!
I bet it does.
Sheena, don't! Hurry! Get away from there!
Uh-oh.
Please! Stop!
Oh no. Oh no, I think I know what's coming.
Stop!
Oh, gross.
The monster licked its lips, its taste for blood slowly driving it toward the meek and bloodied prey before it. Its nostrils flared,
savoring the anticipation before snapping its jaws around the girl's head and heaving it into the empty sky. Her freshly removed spinal cord trailed behind her mangled head.
Oh,
A
gross.
nightmarish comet. Her headless body slammed into the dirt, color draining out of it as it settled into the ever-growing pool of blood.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That got horrible quickly, didn't it?
I couldn't save her in time! God! Buddha! Whoever the hell is listening! Damn you! This death end is horrific! You... What is your purpose?
Right, well, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, are we? Man alive. Idea Factory, who make this game, they normally do the Neptunia games. You don't get that sort of graphic violence in those games. Wow. So yeah, that's interesting start, isn't it? Just before we crack on, I'm just going to go and get myself a drink, so just bear with me a second. I'll be back in a moment, just going to grab a drink. And we're back. Right, well, I guess the clue was in the title, really. It says Death End, and that's how you start the game, by meeting your death. But, blimey, that's a bit of an introduction, isn't it? No namby-pambying around that start. No, don't want to skip, Just going to put it on auto.
Who are
Here we
you?
go.
Are you God? Or are you the devil? What does the end of the world mean?
I've also got Atelier Riser that I want to play through as well. So many good games I need to get up to speed with. I'm not sure about a costume outfit with the crab legs, spider legs around it. Looks a bit weird.
Oh, it was just a dream.
Oh, it was just a
Or should I say a
dream.
nightmare?
Of course it
What
was.
did it mean? Huh? Where am I? Whose house am I in? Actually, who am I? What the? They're wrapped so tight. What are they? Huh? They look like spider legs.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yuck! They gross me out. Huh? What the? What?
Progress in the game. If you touch the glowing white key, you will obtain information and items necessary to progress the game. If you ever find yourself stuck, look for the key. Once conditions have been filled, a exclamation mark will appear on the minimap. Okay. There's 3 keys there. Right, so.
What's this?
This bed is dressed so neatly. Where could the owners of this house be?
What's this?
What a precious family photograph. There is a young girl and her mother, maybe. Huh? The mother looks strangely similar to me. It can't be. I must be imagining things. I wonder if this is the family if this family lived here. Okay, well, the graphics look pretty decent, I have to say. The floor, the effects of the wooden floor looks good. Nice setting in this house. See what the movement's like. Okay. Press and touch the pad button while in conversation to open the menu in order to save the menu. Save your game. There are some conversations which you cannot save. In order to avoid any potential death ends, be sure to save often. While in a dungeon, you can perform a save at designated save points. Okay, so that's a save point.
What's this?
Okay, let's save it then. Okay, so we saved it. There we go.
What's this? What's going on here?
I do know the idea of this game, Exotic. You wait until you find out where she actually is. It gets even worse than that. Chairs are comfortable. This is a bit like Goldilocks and Three Bears at the moment. All the dishes and utensils are still organised in the kitchen, so maybe that family lived here after all. Seriously, why can't I remember anything? Where the hell am I? Wait, I just need to collect my thoughts. Let's just calm down and take a deep breath. Think. If I can't recall my memories, maybe I just need to retrace some steps. Start wherever I can remember and take it from there. It'll be fine. Piece of cake. Yeah, right. Inhale, exhale. Okay, ASMR. Okay, can I remember my name? It's on that. There you go. It's there. It's on your necklace thing. Yeah, that's it. Sheena. Ugh. I only remember my first name. That's okay. It's progress. Still have no idea where I am though. This house must belong to whoever's posing in this photograph. Something about this house is oddly familiar, like I've stood here before. This girl too in the photo, I recognise her from somewhere. Besides, there's still no sign as to how I ended up here in the first place, is there? Perhaps I can let this go for now. Okay, what did I do yesterday? I do like these inner monologues. Whimper. Nothing's coming to mind. Sigh. The longer I stay here, the more depressed I become. Maybe I should go outside. If I get some fresh air, it'll all come back to me. Stewing in here without a clue won't do me any good. The only way to get out of a rut is to keep going. Okay, R3 is dash. Dash on. Dash off. Okay. Oh, looks good. This meadow is gorgeous. It all feels so... It's all coming back to me. That's right, I'm an adventurer. Once every 2,000 years, the gates of Odyssea, the mystical sky capital, open up to adventurers that are pure of heart. Naturally, a city in the sky isn't exactly easy to find, so I had to set off for Hartis, the military kingdom, to find more information. Oh, that was just, if I press circle it takes it just to the screen. Perhaps if I press triangle, well there we go. Triangle recalls all of that stuff. It makes everything wobble when it goes back. Square do, nothing. Touchpad doesn't do anything. anything, man. In a stroke of good luck, one of the local guilds in Heartis let me reside in this house for the duration of my stay here. Oh, it's also typical JRPG, isn't it? Local guild, adventurers. The reason I want to get to the menu, by the way, is because I just want to turn the music down a little bit. Get to one of the... No, it's not letting me do it, just at the moment anyway. Oh, what a relief. I was beginning to panic, thinking that my memories would never return. Well, got a sword, which should come in handy for whatever I'm off to. I'm Shinna, the adventurer. Time for me to see Odysseia, the legendary city in the sky. Guess that explains why I've got these legs dangling underneath my dress. Yeah, it does look a bit weird though. Wow, everything's coming back to me. When it rains, it pours. They say that people who visit Odysseia discover riches and happiness beyond their wildest dreams. Wait for me, mother. I promise I'll find Odysseia and bring you the happiness you need. Okay, I'm not going to keep reading everything out, because as per normal JRPG games, there's a lot of text to read, so I'll put it on auto, and hopefully you can all read it just as quick as I do, or just as quick as the auto does, anyway. Okay, so we've got a mini-map, we've got a guild, somewhere to stay. Let's go exploring a little bit, every nook and cranny.
What's this?
Some red fruit. There's something else there as well.
What's this?
Elf tonic. Can you get any water from the well? No.
What's this?
Ah, here we go. Right, so is this got welcome to the blah 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 blah. Hang on, see what you've just put. Don't you feel the JRPGs can be quite light on the old dubbing department? Yeah, I was just looking. I have to say, when I started this, because they were all talking in English and giving you subtitles, I was going to go and turn the subtitles off, but if there's a whole load of text to read as well, I'm going to have to keep them all on. Anyway, check the library. Welcome to the world menu for identify numerous functions that are sure to be useful for any beginning adventurer. Various bits of information are needed to progress. The game can be found in the library, blah blah blah, but it's normal sort of stuff. Right, what I want to do is quit, not organise status library system. There we go. Settings. Let's turn the background music. God, it's already at the lowest. Crumbs. Doing it that quiet. Let's put it back on. God, even on 1 it's quite loud. Let's put the FX volume up. Okay then, right, so what's this? Just normal sort of stuff. Clearing enemies and quests. Right, there's lots of stuff to go through there when we get to that, so way markers on it at the moment. Can I zoom in on that? No, I can't zoom in on the map. There we go, zoom out though. Nothing around there, so Dragon Star Varnier as well, made by, I think it's made by the same people. That's another game I want to play. It's very good. I played about 4 hours of it. It's brilliant. Anyway. God, there's a lot of lore going on here. What arm is going behind it? There's a lot of lore going on with a lot of factions. Where did the memories go? Okay. Hasn't told me what to do with combat just yet. The pressing square, nothing happens. Pressing X, nothing happens. Oh, circle does jump.
Huh? Did someone scream just now? Where did it come from? Where are you? Please, answer me!
There's a way marker over there now. Okay, so circle does jump. Triangle brings up the menu system.
Help me! Somebody!
Oh no! Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But do I even know how to fight? He'll be fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure I'll get the hang of it.
I like this. I like the visuals here. I just played Utabario Mono, and it's all very still visuals when it comes to the text reading. But that's interesting to look at. The slight little movement here, the detail there of her dress and her costume, what her outfit is all flickering in and out a lot. That's nice. It's on the menu. Controls. Let's just save it again. I always save it just before a battle. Okay. Oh, hello.
Alright, let's go!
Press the triangle button. You can set a max of 3 attacks actions freely. If you do not wish to input each command, press the square cross button to use a previously selected attack command. The default command is using 3 attacks in a row. After that is complete, go to the menu, use the X button and press triangle for select a new action. That sounds complicated, don't really get that. So welcome change, yeah, it definitely is. I think you, what, do you mean the exotic, do you mean the visuals moving a little bit in the text reading? If you perform 3 consecutive attacks in one turn, a knockback attack will commence, thus allowing you to send your enemies flying. Use this attack to put distance between you and your enemy and prevent any chance of your enemy countering. Strategize knockback attacks to maximize damage and unit placement effectiveness.
Let's go!
Alright, so I really do not understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Boost your own magic attack. Measure units in radius. Slash Channels of magic. Okay, can I move? This isn't making a lot of sense at all. I don't get this because I got attack skill, attack,
All right.
attack. Okay.
Hey! Got him!
Well, that worked well.
Blast off! Still too hot. Let's go.
Yeah, bring some life. Bring some life to 2D scenes. Definitely, just little touches like that are very interesting. Makes a difference. Right, so I've done a kickback. What does action do?
All right. Yeah. Top.
This is a very strange
Leave it to
mechanic.
me.
Oh, I see. If you line them up, can I knock one into another one by attacking this way? Here, let's try again.
All right. Hey! Got him. Took you down. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you can. What are the commands are? So you've got attack, guard, item, resurrect units within the radius, boost your own magic attack. We've got magic. Recover a small amount of your HP. Slash enemies with magic. Should we try one of these? See what that does. And then just do 2
All right.
normal attacks. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't seem to work. Can't use magic. No, I don't want to use mods. No, cancel. Cancel. So what I'm doing is you've got the 3 diamonds there in the middle. I'm just putting attack in
All right.
those. And that seems to be doing nothing. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, I see. I'm not close enough. So if I go behind... Right, let's try that Luminatis thing. Then let's try a attack and
All right.
attack.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Top. Deleted.
That Luminatis thing is a much more powerful attack.
Leveled up. I managed to kill it.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
Forgive me. It's all my fault.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude by tending to those wounds of yours.
I would appreciate that.
I think she only got 1 hit on her, didn't she?
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
On the contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me.
Well, that combat was interesting. If that's how the game works with the combat, it's kind of like real-time movement, but with how can I put it? Turn-based actions. It's weird. That's a different take on stuff anyway, so that's interesting.
Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by
Traveling
trade.
merchant, of course
Nice to
you
meet you.
are. Can't be a
I'm Sheena,
JRPG without
an
one.
adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
What's a martyr?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there. My memory's fuzzy.
Oh, and another.
Oh, how awful.
God, how many JRP tropes have we got in the first 20 minutes of this? Amnesia, waking up with amnesia in a guild hall. Traveling merchant monsters.
Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness. Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I not remember any of this?
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
Well, I can't let it bring me down. Things will turn up sooner or later.
What makes you say that?
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with his blessings. Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be, so I will try to help you in the meantime.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the sad tale of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
Very well, then.
Alright, sit down, strap
Allow
in.
me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge. 1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist. On that fateful day, a terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across the entire country.
What? What do you mean? What's an Entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life by the despicable sins committed by our people.
Dear.
Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time. The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer. Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, the thin fabric holding friends and family together was torn asunder.
Crumbs, I didn't realize it was going to be socially
Constant threats of war and invasion gave
accurate to what it is
corrupt
now.
nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets. Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became commonplace. Lives lost over loaves of bread. The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped their wine.
God, this is uncomfortable reading, considering what's going on in the world today.
The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens had reached a point of no return. One by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as mercy from their constant suffering. Memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough to remember them. That is, until the Scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow light. The beast itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger, striking fear into the hearts of those unlucky enough to cross its path. Furious with our people's disregard for life, God saw fit to punish us without warning. We
like
had no
devil
choice
than it would be
but
God.
to accept.
Heaven's messenger? Divine punishment?
It's a God. There's no such thing as divine punishment.
Within 10 days, the beast destroyed not only Hardis, but each of the surrounding kingdoms as well.
That's a good drawing. How can I... Let's get rid of the text. Can I get rid of the text? No, didn't want to skip. Let's go back to where it was. Within 10 days, the beast has destroyed not only Hardis, but each of the surrounding kingdoms as well. Mankind was beside itself without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Men, women and children were being killed left and right. Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited salvation had finally arrived. The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces. I just want to clear the text. Oh, there we go. Now that is a very good drawing. That's impressive. Very good. Okay, right.
What happened to it?
That I do not know. All we know for certain is the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving little behind save for its terrible memory in our minds. Spared from their accursed tyranny, the people celebrated in the streets.
So there are survivors aside from us.
Yes, although few and far between. Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep not for a few months, but for over a year.
I have no idea how I lost my memory, so I'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
You impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still pointed towards the future.
So I've just done a review for Ys Celceta, and the premise of that game was basically Adol, the character that you start the game as, wakes up with amnesia and then has to travel through the land to regain his memories. So far, this is exactly the same. She's woken up, lost her memories, and I'm just wondering if she's going to have to search through the land to regain her memories. It would be nice if something a little bit more original.
Sheena,
would be good.
There's a bit more to this story.
Oh, hopefully here it is.
Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate their lives to piety. People had interpreted their salvation as a miracle, and thus were eager to pay it forth to prevent another monster from appearing. As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
How so?
An event known as the Mass Consternation. Odd, unexplainable happenings popping up out of nowhere. In one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's light before slitting her own throat.
Oh, nice.
What?
I heard of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats from a sinking ship.
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs, suffering for the sake of avoiding retribution.
Again, how relevant is that to crap that's going on in the
It
world
was
today.
around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who had survived to remember their ghastly deeds. Eventually,
politically hard
people
hitting.
began suspecting that the souls of these recently departed martyrs learned how to inhabit the bodies of monsters. Hence, monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least, that was the rumor. The name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to as martyrs.
Right, okay.
Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter, "We are forsaken."
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be some explanation, right?
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides. It appears you have one attached to your leg as well.
Oh dear.
That is the mark of the entoma, the catalyst that drives people to madness.
Oh, crumbs.
Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your mind.
Yeah, thanks for telling me that.
He must mean the spider legs.
Oh.
Ah! What the? It's moving? Ah! It's fluttering up my skirt!
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time. If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches onto a living thing, however,
Then what happens?
their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bigger threat to yourself than you think. Now that monsters in this damned entoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Oh, goodness me, in times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on living.
Right, I'm not sure I quite got what that was about. Hang on, let's just check that again. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be some explanation. So the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides, it appears you have one attached to your leg as well. So what's the thing attached to her is the thing that's making people kill themselves, basically. Well, this is pleasant so far.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
Oh, you're about to
no!
fart.
Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing. How rude of me.
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true, about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though, I'm still happy.
So spider legs will drive us crazy and everything they touch will wither away. Yeah, basically. Basically, that spider's gonna go, the spider legs are going to eat away at her until she withers away and either commits suicide. If the spider legs don't touch human flesh or any kind of flesh, it will wither away. Whilst it does, it's gonna basically kill her. How long will she got though? That's the thing. And Exotic, I know something about the story which you don't yet, which is going to be a bit of a nice surprise for you coming up. Can we amputate the spider legs? Maybe she tries to do that. Let's see if she does that.
How can you?
It makes me think. Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times. When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose. Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
So maybe that's how she's going to fight it, with kindness and love, because they mentioned that people forgot how to love, so maybe that's what defeats the thing that she's wearing.
Joy, huh?
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to... I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor. Thank you for sharing that beautiful sentiment.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the Entoma from our lands. If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
Really? Thank you. Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go.
The
A
inn.
place where all adventurers dream of.
The inn
The
to get
mystical
quests.
sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists?
No, she wants to go to the inn to get a quest, and then have a drink, and then go to Odyssea.
All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Of course it exists. Dream a little, Rook.
Gotta say,
I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
sorry, I keep pausing it. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the graphics. Maybe it's because I've just played Utawario and Mono, and that's quite simple graphics and artwork. Although it's it's a very good game. Prelude to the Fallen is a very good game. But maybe it's just because I played that for 50 hours, and this looks so much better. But I do like the graphics here. We all need a drink before hard quest. Yes, you do. Yep. Definitely. Speaking of which, I've got my rum next to me. I'm going to have a shot of rum as we continue. Or sorry, as we carry on.
I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Yeah, go to the inn. I'm going to go to the inn. Go on, say it.
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared?
I'm going to go questing. I'm going to go to the inn.
Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no. Oh, come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way?
Really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a map.
Wow, thank you. See you around.
Good luck out there, young traveler.
Okay.
Bless you, Rook. Good luck to you too.
Oh, I can't save it here. No, I was going to save it after a long conversation I'd like to save, but there you go. So that I don't have to do it all over again. Oh, sorry about my phone kicking off in the background. 52
What a
messages.
spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet for the future of our world. However, it might be too late.
Well, that's positive thinking there from Rook. Oh, she's got it here already. Yeah, I'll just save it because we just had a long chat. So can I save it here? Yes, I can save it. Just save it again. Again, I do like. I am enjoying the music in this. I love the music at the opening, although it's quite sad. This is good music. audience with the king. You don't have to scream, just say hello. There we go. Uh-oh, what's going on? Music suddenly stopped. What's going on? Okay. Oh. Hidden throughout each dungeon are points you can collect. Venture in and out of rooms within each dungeon to make markers reappear. Any items found can be sold later, but keeping them may come in handy later.
What is this? Hey!
Okay. So, it's a doorway to the... No, there's quite a few doorways. Let's go to the left one first.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
It's not going to let me through there. Go through this doorway, yep.
What's this?
Okay, I'm speeding up the movement. It's just a bit too slow at the moment. Oh, what's that all about then? Oh, let's go into here.
What's this?
So I've got some coin. Can I go through there? Nope, that's a barrier. Okay. I'll go through there. So that goes up. Nothing around here? Nope. Let's check. Nope, can't do that. Alright, I'm not going to go upstairs just yet. Let's try this door, see what happens. Door is shut. The door is shut. No, won't let me go that way. Okay, so I can't go that way. I do like the way it's all sort of fading in and out a little bit, glitching as it were, which is a hint, Exotic, if you're still watching, as to part of the story reveal coming up. That goes up. Let's go this way. Let's explore in the back here.
What's
Can I
this?
open the doors?
What's
No,
going on here?
can't go through that door. What's the door here? I can go through. Nothing in here. Nothing there. Okay. So I can't go that way. Let's get out of breath quick.
What's this?
No, although it says investigate, it's a bit boring in that it won't let me open the doors. But of course, I'm still watching, mate. Glad you're still there, mate. Oh, it's a save point. Yeah, those visual glitches, they're definitely really cool, aren't they? So it's leading up to something. I know some of the story. Let's explore every room. Can't go in there. Nope, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. So The only way to go is through here. Door is shut. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, there's another door there.
I wonder what that was all about.
Oh, we've got a guard.
Oh, he scared me. I thought no one was inside, so I went on ahead and pushed the door open. My name is Sheena. I'm an adventurer. Forgive me for barging in. I tried calling out earlier, but it seemed like no one else was around. Oh, I'm here to enlist as a guard. I heard you were recruiting. What am I even saying? I'm letting my panic get the best of me. Keep it together! Something is wrong.
Hey!
What do I do? I wonder why he isn't responding. His eyes are vacant and placid. No matter how much I move or speak, he doesn't budge. I wonder if that Entoma's Scourge thing has something to do with this. My goodness, though. I can tell why the king would enjoy living here.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. No, I meant to do this. No, I take it off auto. What I want to do is... I bet that costume would be good as cosplay. Now, my daughter's here. Sphere, do you think this would be a good cosplay outfit to do? Is that it? That would be a good cosplay to do.
The woman in this portrait is stunning. She's so regal, like a queen or a princess of some kind. But why does the painting look like it's been hacked apart by a sword?
What's going on? Why I haven't got a
I
screen?
couldn't fathom why anyone would
There we
dare to desecrate a royal portrait. Wait, have I met her somewhere before? No way. That can't be. How the heck would someone like me meet the royal family when it... Ah! Oh no, what did I do? Guard just started glaring back at me. I should get out of here. I'm sorry. I'll just come back later. I should head back to the palace entrance.
What's going on? Okay.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's what I just
The
said. What's
castle
going
seems a
on?
bit off. Oh, I know. Why don't I ask the king?
That's what you're trying to do a minute ago. I just had to find a way to speak with the king. As the thought crossed my mind, I decided to head back into the throne room. I thought that's where you were going the first time.
Excuse me. Sorry about earlier, but there's something urgent that I need to ask the king. I hope I'm not being too rude, but would you let me through to speak with him?
Ooh, I just thought of something. Sorry about this. I'm just going to check to see if options. Can you have Japanese voice text? Yeah, you can. It's just like in it Japanese with the. Let's try it with Japanese.
Osama.
I do like it in Japanese, but I'm going to put it back to English. Options. Because to be honest, the English voice acting was good. I'd put it in, if the English voice acting was rubbish, I'd put it in Japanese.
You've traveled a long distance, adventurer.
What a relief. Seems I can talk to him.
Have you come to defile my wife as well?
Ooh.
Huh?
No.
Wait, you've got me all wrong. I never do anything to hurt the queen.
Those hideous legs on your body are proof of your insolence. A stain reserved for sinners, as the rest of us await salvation from the Ark!
Is that thing fidgeting again? It was hiding under my skirt a second ago, but now it's traveling up my thigh.
Oh.
The king is staring at me. It's making me uncomfortable. Your Highness, please hear me out. The Queen and I have never even met and...
Bow before the Lord's graces! Touch your head to the ground and repent with your blood! The purging light only desecrated our world because of sinners like you.
What is he talking about? So it isn't just the cards that are acting strangely. The king's going cuckoo too.
The world is cursed and falling into ruin. Soon all will be reduced to ash. The devout will be saved, and the sinners punished! I hereby charge you with the murder of my wife, the Queen! Off with her head!
It sounds like he's having more like he's having a poo than trying to attack her. Right then. Oh, are we going to get to combat?
Help! You're hurting me!
Oh dear.
The guard! He's got weird legs coming out of him, just like me!
Oh,
God
nice
has forsaken you.
rock music now.
Death to all sinners!
No!
I hope there's a background music playlist you can
God
go
has
to.
forsaken you! Death to all sinners! Welcome to your demise, adventurer.
What is going on?
What was all that about? Maybe coming here was a bad idea. I need to hurry out of the palace.
There is no God. There is no God! Welcome to your demise, adventurer.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Exotic, a proper cutscene. With the guard attacking her.
Wait!
I'm scared. What's happening? The guards. We're all corrupted. If the legs tethered to my body are a sign that I'm infected by this so-called curse, does that mean I'll lose my mind too? No, I can't.
Listen to me, Sheena. The Lord is watching over you. Follow the righteous path, and you will be showered by his blessing.
Mom, there is no God. There is no God.
Oh. What is going on? I've got to agree with her though. What is going on?
Ouch! My thighs, they're being constricted.
End of the world. It hurts. Ow, my legs. They're on fire. feels like my insides are gonna burst! Ah! There she is! The intruder! Capture her! She's the culprit! Don't let her escape! Guards, seize her!
No! No! Someone, anyone, please! Help me!
Hey, you there!
What?
Wait, are you? No way! How'd you get here?
Right. Exotic, if you're watching this, this is what I think is going to be a bit of a reveal here of what I know of the story coming up. I have to say the audio is really good. Loving the way that they've got the guards talking like they're inside the helmet, as it were.
Whose
I'm
voice is
enjoying this.
Where is it coming from? Feels like I'm hearing it inside my head. Could it be? God? Please, save me! I'm being chased! Huh? God? Excuse me? Where'd you go? Answer me!
Perhaps it's not the reveal I was hoping.
That's cruel. You've turned your back on me.
Her spider legs look much more advanced than the guard spider legs, though.
I have to get out of here. What's happening?
Now that monsters in this damned Eternia have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world.
The tragic demise of our world. My stomach is killing me. What the heck's going on? Stop it! Nothing I do will make the pain subside. Why is this happening to me?
Error? What? Oh, whoa. Error occurred. Please reboot the World Odyssey server. By the way, Exotic, is that you, Aaron? Main character privileges with the spider legs looking more... yeah, it is. Main character privileges with the spider legs looking more advanced. So yeah, Exotic Midnight, is that you, Aaron? Is that your name? I'm guessing it is. That's your YouTube name. Anyway, error occurred. Please reboot World Odyssey server.
What? What's going on?
Me, Aaron.
Someone!
Didn't realise it was you
help
to
me!
start with.
We're connected. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you crying?
No.
This place is swarming with guards. You need to sprint out of there as fast as you can. Listen to my directions very carefully.
Okay.
Turn around and head down the hallway on your right.
What? I just escaped from that hallway. And you want me to go back?
Just shut up and move!
Okay. Thank you, God.
What did you call me?
I know what that's all about.
Were you able to make it out?
Oh, cheers, Aaron. Thank you, mate. I hope you're enjoying this.
Yes. Somehow. Ouch!
Hey, you okay? Watch your step.
I think so. I didn't see a ledge there. Must be by design.
You're not making any sense. By design?
Huh?
Anyway, keep going. Enter that room. There's a column with a hidden switch.
Oh,
Go ahead and press it.
There was a clue there in that last little conversation. Let's go back. I think so. I didn't see a ledge there. Must be by design. You're not making any sense. Gasp. By design. That is a clue.
This is still an alpha build, so I can open up a way to pass through the column. Use this shortcut to escape the palace.
Alpha build? Shortcut? I have no idea what he's going on about, but I should listen to him. Whoa!
The communication's lagging out. You're starting to buffer. I can't see anything on my end. Were you able to make it through?
Ooh.
Yes. Safe and sound.
Good. Go ahead and continue down the path. There are some enemies up ahead, so don't stop for any reason, okay?
Okay.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Just bewildered that God really does exist.
What are you talking about? Whatever, just keep going.
Okay.
Sheena, I have a question for you, but don't stop walking. I'm gonna ask you directly. Are you... Sheena...
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm... Sheena, the adventurer.
I know that. I'm asking about your real identity. You know, the girl behind the curtain.
Identity? The only girl here is me. God, you sure are strange.
You're giving me a headache. If your last name isn't... Are you a hacker or something? Besides, how the hell are the World's Odyssey servers up and running? I thought they were shut down.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea? Are you serious?
I've lost my memory. An entire year's worth of experiences. Gone.
Gone? Really?
Yes. There's very little about myself that I remember, so I don't have all of the answers. Oh, but there is one thing that I remember. I have a vision of myself, aiming to reach the mystical capital in the sky.
It does sound a bit Sword Art Online, doesn't it?
Actually, that memory has been fabricated. Nothing more than a programmed objective.
A programmed objective?
Sheena, what's your favorite food?
Huh? Well, of course it's...
Spaghetti bolognese.
Steamed melon pod.
What? How did you know that?
What's your favourite food, Aaron?
I knew because of something that happened in my world where you actually exist. Your username. Sheena. Hey, you're Sheena. Right? Where have you been for this entire year? Everyone's been looking all over for you.
Wait, what? Excuse me. You're cutting out. What did you say after Sheena?
Sheena?
You're breaking up still. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Are none of my messages going through? Even in the backlog? Wait, is there a chance that the game is cutting me off on purpose? How is that possible? Then how about my name? It's...
Did you get that little clue there? He said, and none of my messages getting through. Is there a chance that the game is cutting me off on purpose?
No, it's not coming through.
My name doesn't work either? Who's behind this? There's so much I want to ask you. What happened to you a year ago? Where are you right now?
Huh? I think you've got me mistaken for someone else. I'm an adventurer.
Pizza is a thinking
I promised
food.
my mother that I'd reach Odysseia.
I told you, that's just your programming. Besides, your mother passed away when you were a young girl, didn't she?
What? Huh? She passed away when I was a young girl? You're lying. I promised my... Huh? What's going on?
Someone else is watching the stream as well, Aaron. They've been in there since the beginning as well, so that's cool.
That can't be.
Do you remember now? It's true. You're...
Whoever the other person is watching, put in the comments what your favourite food is. So mine's spaghetti bolognese. Sheena is something melon, some sort of melon. Exotic Midnights is pizza. What's yours?
Stop it! That's ridiculous! I just spoke with my mother recently! We had a conversation when I left my home! It's clear as day! How cruel can you be by telling me that my own mother is dead? You're no god! You're an imposter!
What? An imposter? Don't shoot the messenger!
You're taking advantage of my amnesia by lying to me! Just what are you playing at? Well, tough luck for you! I was a fool for thinking I could confide in God. What? Are you crying?
No. It's true. You really are.
That's not me. You've got me all wrong.
There she is, the intruder in the East Wing.
If she's killed by those guards, then it might cut off our line of communication. Okay, whether or not you trust me is beside the point right now. If you want to live, then listen to me. Get the hell out of there!
I hate how bossy you are.
Ooh, that made me jump.
Damn it!
His spider
No
legs are in
way.
his
Where
head.
the hell did he come from?
Decapitation, incision, immolation, and mutilation! I can do it all!
Is he bugged too?
Commence the execution! Come here, little girl. I will crush your lungs, fracture the bones in that fleshy body of yours in the palm of my hand!
Don't worry, Sheena. I'm right here with you. I can rewrite the code in real time to boost your fighting abilities.
I
Well,
have
that'd be
no
handy.
idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
All right,
crumbs,
let's
there's
go.
more of them. Avoid stepping on the glowing bugs scattered over the battlefield. Party members can become corrupt. Each party member cures corruption at different speeds. If corruption level reaches 100%, the party member will be unable to battle. Enemy attacks can also boost corruption. Some enemies are strengthened by corruption. If you perform a knockback against the enemy and it collides into the field bugs will be safely eliminated. You may verify each field bug's attributes by using search. Corruption may accrue differently for each of your party. Ooh, that hurt. When's it my turn?
My turn.
Right, so let's see if I can hit them all. I want to hit them towards the bugs, don't I? Let's see if I can knock that one back into that one. Into the... Oh, come on, let's line out. There we go. So, command. Let's try that attack.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
See? Yeah! Got him! Deleted.
Cool. Oh no, no. My hit points haven't gone down much. Oh, they've gone back
My
a
turn.
bit more. Right, so let's see if I can line these up. Okay, so let's just do... Let's do another one of those luminous attacks. What's that? He's showing magical attack. Shut up, next.
All right.
That. So, here we go.
Home run!
Boom! Oh, yes!
Deleted. My turn.
So this is like a game of chess, trying to crush your enemies whilst doing this. So, command, I shall do that attack, and then I can only do that once. Alright, let's do another attack.
Alright. Hey! Top!
Oh, it didn't
It's over!
It didn't back far enough.
Let's
Okay.
go!
I'm going to now cover some light. There we go. Use the Luminatus
Alright.
and that. So go.
Heal. Top! It's over! Oh! Victory!
Cool.
Am I getting stronger?
This battle mechanic's really cool. It's different. It's certainly very different from anything I've played before. I know I've got it on easy, but it's still interesting. This perhaps it's altering your configuration and trying to remove them. What do you think? Oh, gross. There's a literal bug.
What is that thing?
It looks like an insect. It's bouncing in the air, almost like it's buzzing. Sheena, run for it! It's trying to eat you!
No! Stop! Stay still!
The code's going nuts. I can't make out what's happening. Wait, she isn't going mad? Is this for real? How is she able to withstand being corrupted by that bug?
Wow. Sheena, whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it.
My stomach hurts.
Just hold on for now. I'm gonna rewrite some of your code.
Prepare for your doom!
Damn it. It's gotten back up already. You're doing great, Sheena. Try accessing your attack commands now.
Attack commands? Could you stop speaking gibberish?
Your commands are,
There are times when the heads of our prisoners go missing after being decapitated. Care to guess why? It's because we stuff them and put them on display. But yours? I'm going to boil it with salt and spread it on a cracker to feast upon.
Well, this definitely is an 18 rated game, isn't it?
Anything, just do something.
Out, surprised I touched him and the guard blasted off. New power time, definitely. Okay, here we go. What kind of magic is this? This is... It's cheat. Hang a minute, is that bug thing on my side or not? Too easy. I guess being able to manipulate the world with the tips of my fingers has its perks. What do you think? Are you impressed? A programmer. I can sense power surging inside me. Definitely got a fart coming now.
Ready for battle. Let's go.
Okay, how do I get that then? What's my new action?
All right.
Slash into enemies with magic, effect against sun attribute enemies, low range moon attribute. Let's just try that then. Oh, it takes 3 SP. Let's try 3 of those.
All right.
Here we go. It's not letting me do it. Why is it not letting me do it? Okay, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Why won't it let me? Do I have to guard? Who's showing magic attack?
All right. I've got your back. Come on, let's go. My turn.
Don't really understand what happened there. Let's try that again. Attack skill. Attack skill.
All right.
Attack skill. That was a bit of an overkill. Oh, it's bounced right off the back.
Keep down. Oh, victory! Leveled up.
Not quite sure what I was supposed to be doing then. Why is there no sound now? So knows that. Let me catch up to speed and situation. We are the creators. There we go. So there's the reveal. She's a programmer and this is the game that she created that she's in. Nice. Eating the guard. I ran to stop it, but that thing flung me away. It began to devour the guard's body. Cool. Glad you like it. It's different, isn't it? It's different to Persona, that's for sure. Oh, I so want to listen to background music. I hope there's a background music playlist. What's going on now? Yeah, what is happening? Sheena's going to her expression too. Something's altering her character model. The bugs, they're swarming together. Her HP and bars are pushing the max. Superpower! This is my destiny. I must save the world. Oh, she's transforming into something else now. Ooh, that looks a big dragon.
Down.
Right, glitch mode. If a party member's corruption reaches 80%, she can transform into her glitch mode. Attack and defense stats are significantly boosted in this state. At the end of each turn, corruption reduces by 10%. If corruption dips below 80, glitch mode will end. While in glitch mode, press the triangle button to assign a wild skill to the third slot.
Leave it to me!
Ooh, here she goes transformed. Okay, so a wild is 80%. So let's do that, and then the super glitch. No, let's go back. Did that not do it? Oh, it is. That's a wild skill. What's the 64% thing to the right? I don't. You actually stripped down. Yeah, it's powering up means stripping down apparently. Right, okay, so that's... I don't like to know that 64% thing is all about. So let's go back. So, Luminatis, Luminous, Super Bloom.
Die! Go away! Delete it. We won!
I beat it in one go.
Oh, have I gotten stronger?
What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. What the hell was that? Right. What should I do? I feel so horrible for letting that happen to him. Did you... Oh, right. Oh, save. I haven't saved for a long time. Can I save at this point? Oh no, I can't save at this point. No. Keep going. That bug's a parasite and it's using your body as a host to carry out its own will. Ugh. True, but if anything, it was an act of mercy before its fate took a potential turn for the worst. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Bagu the bug. Okay. So is that the way? That's the way out. So can I save it now? Can I save it? System. I've completed the level. Let's have a look at these. Actually, I'll look at those offline. I won't do it now. Oh, equipment. Can I change equipment? No. No details there. Right, so. No, can't warp. Can't do anything. So
What's this?
Palace brick. Okay, let's get to the next save point. I want to save it. There we go, save. Right. I think I shall end it there for now. We are now, I've been playing it for an hour and a half. So that'll be the end of, done the first level it looks like. I shall take you back to the, no, I don't want to do that. Let's go to the, save it again, just do it one more time. 20, 29. So, save it there, return to the title, we shall, I'll leave it with the music, hopefully, the music will kick in. Oh yes. Looks like all of the girls' power moves, they lose their clothes. There we go. They don't make Western games like that, do they? Okay, right, so before we go, I'll just give you my thoughts and tell you what's going to happen next. That's really, really good. there's something different, that's for sure. I just press any button, go into the options, so it does the kick off with the music. But that's really good. I'm really enjoying that. Different kind of battle system for sure. I've not played anything like that at all, which is interesting. Voice acting's excellent, the sound is excellent, the graphics are really good for a JRPG, not the best in the world for like Western games. The Western games have far more detail, obviously, but for JRPG, the graphics look really good on my screen. So far, the story seems very interesting. She's woken up in a game that she's developed, which is really cool. See how this expands. I like all of the super moves. That's really cool. So far, really good. So what I'm going to do offline, so it doesn't bore you too much, I'm going to go and check out all of the different bits and pieces in the game, like all the inventory and stuff like that, to make sure I can get up to speed with that, so I don't bore people with showing you how to do the inventory, or as I learn the inventory and other bits and pieces in the battle systems, so that I'm ready for it next time. So yeah, that was good. Enjoyed that. So next time I'm on, I'll be doing part 2, carrying on from where I left off. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. See you all again soon. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon.